Hello to those of you watching in over 130 countries around the world. We are live in Germany at the Castello Dusseldorf, right outside the Rhine River. We're back in Deutschland for the first time in 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. These are the prelim fights for Glory 81. My name is Todd Grisham, next to Glory's first ever Hall of Famer, Joseph Valtellini. And Joseph, a very unique fight card tonight.
Yeah, we have a card that's really stacked with veterans and a lot of newcomers, from here in Germany. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, let's look at our fight card for tonight. This one coming your way at the top of the hour, an hour away on Glory 81. We've got a former champion from Rise in our first fight, Naoki taking on Dennis Vosik, one of those German fighters making their debut. But which fight right here, Joe, gets the most attention from you?
Well, for me, it's got to be that Stoyan Koprivlinski versus Garrick Belay. These guys are fighting for a future title shot, so there's a lot on the line for them.
And of course, Nordine Mehedin and Kapinik, that's a rematch. Their last fight had to go an extra round, expecting a lot of fireworks in that one. And then our co-main and our main event.
Yeah, that co-main event's really exciting. We have Jonathan Visa looking for his first title defense, and he's taking on a new fighter in Glory, and Yuri D'Souza. But he's dangerous, he's unorthodox, and he's ready to kind of make a big bang in his debut.
More on our main event with Saddik and Adegbuyi in just a minute. But depending on where you are in the world, Glory 81 is available coming up an hour from now in the United States on Glory Fight. And of course, here in the Netherlands, as always, we're actually in Germany, but over in the Netherlands, Videoland, we just signed a new exclusive deal with them. Also, Belgium, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, you name it, we've got you covered. Romania, Bulgaria, Brazil, and Fight Night Network. Basically, go to gloryfights.com to find out where you can watch Glory 81 coming your way in about 57 minutes. As for here and now, we got two free ones for you, baby. Joe, which one of these are you most excited about?
Well, for me, it's got to be Ilias Darrazi. He's the youngest signing to Glory, only 21 years old, Moroccan, but born here in Germany. So I know he's looking for, some good excitement. And then again, Michael Boapeah, 22 years old, with big knockout power.
11 different countries represented on tonight's fight card, including 4 Germans. And then, of course, the main event. Joe, what do you expect?
Well, both of these guys are big power punchers, and seeing them at weigh-in, they're in the peak shape. Both of them bigger, stronger, more fit than we've ever seen them. But I'm expecting some big power punches from both guys. And again, hopefully it ends quick.
And it is a crossroads fight, and both of these heavyweights know what's on the line.
I need to destroy him first to get what I want.
I'm pretty sure that I will win.
When I am looking at myself, I think I'm now at this moment in the best shape of my life so far. And I think it's only getting better and better and better.
You turned southpaw there at the end. You went left-handed. Joseph Valtellini thought it was a wrinkle in your game, but you may have hurt your hand. Are you okay?
Yeah, I hurt my hand with Kuto, but that was not so important. We just changed the game plan because we stand 2 fights left forward, and now the last fight right forward.
I have no injuries, so I'm happy that I can fight this guy again. Let's say I can do more 20th August with 2 hands.
We have a history, I already lost once in the tournament. But I think this fight will be different, really different, because, it's not a tournament. We are both fresh. We both start, full of energy. No excuses like I had a different way or he had a different way. So I can't wait to see what's happening.
When you see my previous fights, I always go for firework and I always go for the knockouts. But first of all, I want to show the audience and the people what I'm capable of.
They had a good fight. He caught Rico once, but I also saw his good points. And I also saw some weakness points.
I take this fight very seriously because I know he's very dangerous. I'm gonna take whole Belgium with me and whole Holland with me, so I hope there will be a lot of German people also. Then they can have seen one of the greatest fights so far. When the knockout is there, then I'm gonna wait for it.
Good evening, Dusseldorf! Welcome
Glory Kickboxing makes a triumphant return to Dusseldorf here at the Costello tonight after 3 long years away, and we have a fantastic card for you this evening. 8 great fights on the card, lots of new kickboxing talent from all over the world, and of course we also feature tonight 5 rounds for the Middleweight Championship of the world, and your main event between 2 of the top 5 heavyweights in the Glory World Rankings. Before we get to the first of our bouts this evening, please help me welcome our beautiful Glory girls. Here is Stephanie and Tara.
Red Roses, wegen dir ist mein Herz nicht gut. Bin auf 4-2 Outfit, High Class. Morgen bei mir mein Shirt im Bett. Gib dir die Käse und kommst du.
Our first preliminary bout of the evening is 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's lightweight division. Please make our fighters feel welcome as they make their way to the Glory ring. Here is Ilias Darrazi.
And here comes Ilias Darrazi, 25-2. Joe, he is only 21 years old. He was born in May of 2001.
Yeah, and he's an exciting fighter to watch. He comes forward, likes his punch to kick combinations, and you know how much I love my low kicks, and he likes them just as much. He wants to slow down his opponents by chopping his legs down tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Chris Wunn.
So one of 4 Germans on tonight's fight card, and their fans have been very vocal this week as he makes the run around the ring to get up top. Not very much room for our standard ring walk.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he's excited to get in here. He's a fun fighter to watch. He's nicknamed the Raptor for his forward pressure. He's going to be a little bit more boxing focused, but look for his right uppercut, left hook to the liver, and he's got a really nasty scissor flying knee.
Here's our tail of the tape. Our first fight of the night from Dusseldorf, Germany. Chris Wunn, 29 years old. He's 5'8" with a 71.5-inch reach. That's identical to Darrazi's reach, but Darrazi, who represents Morocco, is 2 inches taller and 8 years younger.
With the professional experience tonight, more fights going to Chris Wunn, and both gentlemen, you know, for the fight experience they have good knockout percentages, and that's what they want to go for tonight.
Here are the Glory rules. 3 rounds, 3 minutes each. Punches, kicks, and knees are all legal. 3 knockdowns in a round or 4 in the fight results in a TKO.
Tonight's fights are going to be scored using the following prioritized criteria, starting with knockdowns, followed by damage. Then we look for clean scoring strikes, but with an emphasis on spectacular techniques, followed by normal scoring strikes. Finally, if there's no clear advantage, judges look for aggression.
We have open scoring tonight. There are 5 judges scoring the fight on a 10-point must system. Each round is scored, and it will be shown on your screen and also on the Tron here so that the fighters and their training crew can see.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, trained in kickboxing and Muay Thai. He brings with him a professional record of 20 wins, 5 losses, 2 bouts scored even, and 6 career knockouts. He makes his Glory debut tonight in Dusseldorf. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.79 meters, he weighed in at 153.4 pounds, 69.6 kilos. Fighting out of Morocco by way of Dusseldorf, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Ilias, the Moroccan Lion, Darrazi. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner. He arrives on a 3-fight winning streak, including a second-round stoppage in his last fight. His professional record, 33 wins with 5 losses, 1 bout scored even, and 14 career knockouts. He too makes his Glory debut tonight. At 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.75 meters, he weighed in at 154.3 pounds and even 70 kilograms. Fighting out of Germany, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Chris the Raptor Wunn! And your referee for this contest, Tomislav Novosel.
Nice little atmosphere for this Germany versus Morocco, but the Moroccan Lion is from Dusseldorf, so it's a German versus German.
Fighters. Gentlemen, you know the rules. Respect my command. Touch your gloves if you want and go back in the corner.
Over 60 combined fights for these two, Joe, but they both make their Glory debut tonight.
Good. Good.
It's a different level,
Good.
isn't it?
First round, time. Fight.
Scheduled for 3 rounds.
This is going to be a fun fight because both want a pressure fight.
Darrazi in the black gloves, Wunn in the white, and they'll stand and trade boxing and low kicks.
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen watching film study on these guys. You know, both like to counter back in the pocket.
They're standing and firing. This is what we want to see.
Yeah. Darrazi talked a lot about his low kicks, but he's content just sitting in the pocket, ripping back.
Joe, when you made your Glory debut, what was your first round like?
Well, I remember Murat Darrazi just trying to take my head off, gassed himself a bit, and then I took over, but it started off very aggressive, just like this one.
We might get double gas outs on these guys.
Well, there's the kicking that I like Darrazi mixing in.
What? Only 9 minutes if you're new to kickboxing. Not a lot of time to get your work in. Nice uppercut there from Wunn.
Yeah, he's got a sneaky right uppercut, left hook you got to watch out for. And being in the pocket, that's the range that you got to throw it. But Darrazi, the more active fighter in the pocket right now.
Very similar styles, it appears, Joe.
Yeah, it's that draw the line in the sand and let's go. Not one step has been taken back from either guy. Ooh, overhands.
Darrazi now on the inside. Good combination. They both not only want to win this fight, they want to look good, Joe.
And this range is one of my favorite ranges to watch because it's back and forth. There's no clinching here, and it's all big bombs and low kicks.
Darrazi may be taking the step up here in the second half of this round.
Yeah, this is a good range for knees as well. There you go, Chris Wunn throwing one.
What a very close fight. Who's going to land that one shot that could be the game changer?
Yeah, just as Wunn hits a 3-hit combination, Darrazi comes back with a 3-hit combination.
Body kick. This could come down to who's in better condition, Joe. Nice straight right hand from Darrazi, followed by a body kick. But here comes Wunn.
Yeah, when he puts his punches in combinations, I think that's his key. He can't just throw singles. It's going to take 3-4 shots to rock that brain.
30 seconds to go in round number 1. It feels like they've already fought 5 rounds.
Yeah, but this is what you got to do for debuts. Because at least, you know, win or lose, they're going to want you back if you fight like this.
And Joe, they're not just throwing one punch in time. They're giving us combinations. Look at this. A double combo. And then a body shot from Wunn.
And then they change it up too. You have uppercuts, overhands, body shots. It's still some good technical work there in that pocket.
I tell you, that's close to being, oh, nice right hand there from Darrazi. Who did he give that round to, Joe?
Well, it was back and forth. I mean, both got rocked. I don't know.
That's almost a 10-10 round.
In my opinion, that's as close as it can get.
Hey, here's a little bit more about each of these fighters. We told you Chris Wunn from Germany, nicknamed the Raptor. He's also a police officer outside of the ring, so he's trying to restore some law and order here tonight.
Yeah, and Ilias Darrazi representing Morocco, but we said born in Germany. He's got a lot of fans here for him tonight. That low kick, favorite strike, not using it too much because of that inside fighting, but when he gets it going, it's going to do some work. And 21 years old, started professional when he was 18. Look where he is at this time. Incredible. And then you can see this in the pocket action. In the pocket, you see overhand rights, big knees, uppercuts. Good strike selection from both of these gentlemen. Going body upstairs. And Chris Wunn is known a little bit more for his boxing. So this is the range he definitely wants to keep it as the fight progresses.
What do these two have in store for us in this round? A scintillating opening 3 minutes. And right away, it's the Raptor on the front foot.
Yep, now we're starting to mix in the knees, the legs. We've seen our first front kick today from Wunn.
And there are your official judges' scores at the bottom. 3 gave it to Darrazi, 2 gave it to Wunn. That's how I expected it to look.
Yeah, all up and down. And I think Darrazi seemed to be a little bit more active, so I think that could have maybe been the difference. At this point, they're both hitting with same amount of power, just someone's landing more than the other.
And the judges are human, Joe. You know, if the first round they said, you know, maybe I'll edge it to this guy. If rounds two is close, maybe they edge it to the other guy.
Yeah, look at the landed strikes. Only 2 more for Darrazi. Both very active, accurate.
You gotta look, Joe, as a pure-breded kickboxer, a fundamental guy, how impressed are you not only by the low kicks and the combinations, but then they'll throw a knee inside and there's a head kick.
Yeah, from that close range too. For me, this is what kickboxing is. In boxing, you see them move, but the ability not to clinch in this range is what makes kickboxing special. In Muay Thai, you would have seen clinching by now. But no, we stay here, we box, let go, mix the strikes. It's beautiful kickboxing.
Who's gonna sit down on one big strike, though? Right now, there's a nice one, too.
I was gonna say, I think it's gonna come from an uppercut. It's a sneaky shot. Both have landed them. But they're both tight defensively, too, and then they just counter right back.
Darrazi from Dusseldorf. He's studying mechanical engineering. Like you said, he's only 21 years old, but he is engineering a fine performance here tonight in his glory debut. Darrazi again in the black gloves, Wunn in the white. Oh. Joe, look at the kicks. No one's missed a kick. 100% for both guys.
Yeah, in that in range, they're just worried about punching back. So since no one's blocking low kicks, start throwing them more.
It's catch and shoot, Joe. They're all catching the shots, and then they shoot their own.
Yeah, I still like when Chris Wunn uses that knee versus the pressure boxing of Darrazi. Yeah, fight out of the clinch.
Oh, and a knee right to the sternum there for Darrazi.
Yeah, a lot of fighters get into the clinch and kind of wait for the ref to break them up. Not these guys.
Chris Wunn told us his favorite combo is a right uppercut with a hook to the liver. Keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, he's throwing that uppercut.
Yep.
Yeah, he's mixed the body. We've seen it.
Oh, there's a right uppercut. That was one of the biggest punches of the fight.
Sorry, I was going to say, this round, I think, it seems like Wunn's hitting the bigger shots. So it's all about damage. If Darrazi's throwing more, but Wunn's throwing the bigger shots and doing more damage, he gets the round.
What?
Ooh. Wow. Another close round, but I agree with you, Joe. It seemed like Chris Wunn did more damage.
Yeah, just the shots that he landed showed a little bit more of a reaction, so that's why I'm kind of maybe slightly edging him in this round.
How to watch Glory 81, depending on which country you're in, plenty of options. Bottom line, you can always go to gloryfights.com to get more information, but we're excited to have a new partnership with Videoland in the Netherlands. And hello to those of you watching in Japan, on closed captioning at least. Maybe you can hear what I'm saying on Unext. You can watch Glory 81 in about 39 minutes. As for the rest of the world, there you go, Joe. You want to fire off some of those countries?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at Canada, so all the Canadian fans could be watching. Get on over to the Fight Network.
Very well done, Joe. What? I thought you were going to go into Mozambique.
No. Sticking with good old Canada.
All right, what's this third round going to come down to?
Let's see. I think it's going to be who's landing the bigger shots. I mean, output, they both seem to be throwing it. And there you go. Chris Wunn with that little bit more damage when he's landing.
So that means Darrazi has got to get busy here.
There's that left hook to the body.
Three judges have it scored. Whoever wins this round wins the fight. Bottom line. That's the benefit of open scoring. It's all or nothing. 2:30 to go. And this is just the first fight of the night, guys. This is the prelims. Wait till the big names come your way when Glory 81.
Yeah, definitely a good start for these newcomers.
Over 400 total strikes thrown through 2 rounds.
It's wild. None of them have, and tell me how many jabs have you seen? Not many,
No.
Because you're inside. It's all uppercut, power punches, knees, hard low kicks.
This is a how bad do you want it fight, because the other guy wants it really bad. Oh, nice body shot, and it blew out the mouthpiece. You don't see that too often. A kick to the ribs, and out comes the gum shield, as they say in Europe. Ooh, spinning back fist.
Yeah, one fighter throws one, the other one has to throw one back at one point.
Oh, and now Darrazi heating up. I said it could come down to fitness. Who has more gas in the tank?
Darrazi switched southpaw there. Maybe he's finding a different angle, but at this point now, I think it's about just throwing whatever you got, because Chris Wunn doesn't seem like he wants to slow down at all.
Joe, this fight is going to come down to the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Last 30 seconds. Another close round. It started with Darrazi, but look at Wunn coming on again.
Yeah. These guys have not touched the ropes one time. No one's been in the corner. No movement at all. No circling.
Good right hand, good uppercut. Wunn is scoring. Body shot. Flying knee for Darrazi.
Yeah, I think Darrazi needs to kind of do something now.
Jeez, that uppercut continues to score for Wunn.
Yeah, and the uppercut versus that high guard Darrazi has been there all night for Wunn. Oh, he combos back.
Here we go. This round could still be won, and according to open scoring, the winner of this round wins the fight.
Stop.
10 seconds. Let it rip, boys. Let it rip.
Here we go.
So a fantastic opening fight between 2 men born in Germany. Will it be Chris Wunn or Ilias Darrazi? The decision is next.
Overeem is just an absolute monster.
No one doesn't like Boapeah. But said, I promise you will not last 3 minutes with me.
Ilias knocks out another opponent inside 1 round.
That was then. This is now.
Boapeah sends Overeem to the canvas. The fight the world has been waiting for.
It's time for glory.
We welcome you back to Dusseldorf, Germany, and our opening fight was, as they say, Joe, a real banger.
Yeah, and it was just non-stop. The energy, the training that must have been required to give this output must be insane, but literally it was all draw a line in the sand, go back and forth, no circling, no movement, and they just ripped good power shots on the inside. And you did see intelligent boxing, them mixing level changes, great uppercuts by Wunn, followed those up with good left hooks, but every time Wunn threw something, Darrazi came back through good combinations. But when Wunn started throwing those head kicks, the knees, I think that's when he really started to pick things up. But Darrazi never out of this fight, gets the first round and then had to keep fighting this forward pressure from the Raptor. And it was just non-stop. But Darrazi, you got to remember, only 21 years old, still a lot to learn.
Final punch statistics. They should be pretty close. Let's see. Way more punches for Wunn. 202 of 300 compared to 138 of 309 for Darrazi. Strikes by zone. Wunn was a headhunter. The body shots did pretty good. Looking at those stats, it looks like Wunn should take this one. But we shall see right now. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. 3 judges score the bout 29-28. Our 2 remaining judges see it 30-27. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Chris Wunn.
I'm here with your winner, Chris Wunn. What a way to make a debut, my man. How you feeling after that fight?
I'm feeling great, man. This was my glory debut, and it feels so great to be here.
You came in, you guys didn't even move, circle around, you stayed right in the center of the ring to bang out. Was that the fight you expected?
Yes, I want to bang, I want to punch. That was the fight.
How would you rate your performance? It's the first time we've seen you. Where do you think you stand in the rankings right now?
I can fight anybody. It's okay to be the number 1 to number 10. I fight all.
It meant a lot to you to fight here in Germany. Give me your thoughts here on your debut here.
Yes, this was great. My team is here. My team is there. Great man.
All right, well, let's hear it one more time for your winner, Chris Wunn.
So Chris Wunn won his first fight here in Glory. He improves to 34-5-1. His trainer called him the Raptor. That's his nickname because he's forward all the time. He fights going forward, and that certainly was the case in his debut. So congratulations to the Raptor. Still to come later tonight in our main event for Glory 81, number 2 ranked Jamal Ben Saddik and number 5 Benjamin Adegbuyi. This is a rematch of Glory 62. That was an 8-man heavyweight tournament final. Neither man was at 100%. This time, Benjamin Adegbuyi says it will be much different. Here they are, crossfire.
I'm going to win. You know, it's my word against his word, so I'm looking forward to win. I 100%.
I think the gloves are up here, so.
No, these are 10 ounces.
Mike is here, Mr. Dennis is here also.
Mine.
Yeah, we can make a ring and we fight here if you want.
I would love to have you fight here, but unfortunately, we're gonna wait for the 20th of August.
Just that power from Saddik. This southpaw was just something different we've seen, but there's that slip. Came back with that left straight, all from that southpaw position.
This title is for you guys. Without you guys, there is no glory, there is no fighting, so this title is for you guys.
Welcome everyone to Glory 81 Crossfire. Jamal Ben Saddik versus Benjamin Adegbuyi. I'm your host, Sumia Abulhaya, former world champion kickboxing and newest member of the Glory team. Today, I have the honor to have a conversation between 2 Glory greatest heavyweights, Jamal Ben Saddik, ranked number 2, and Benjamin Adegbuyi, ranked number 5. These 2 giants will fight one another for the 2nd time in their career.
Jamal Ben Saddik versus Benjamin Adegbuyi for the tournament final. Here we go.
In the tournament, you have the lucky factor. Jamal had an easy road.
I only made everything look very easy because I'm at a different level.
Gentlemen, welcome. Let's go back to Glory 62, the 8-man tournament where you guys at the final. Benny,
Yeah.
you said Jamal took the easy route. Can you explain that?
I said it a lot of time, and I really thought that he has an easier way that me in that tournament. You know, I was very tired in the final. He was more, I think, and you know, always the tournaments have the lucky factor to sometimes winning very fast, and you can step in more fresh.
But you know he had a bruised hand.
Yeah, I know that. You know, I didn't realize he had a bruised hand. You know, credit to him that he continued fighting. You know, I also had a lot of injury during that fight, but I never complained. You know, I barely could walk from the first fight, but you know, when things happen for a reason. So here we are for 20 August.
He's there. Don't look at me. Look at him.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at him. Now we have the 20 August. You know, we can show the world. Yeah, I have no excuses anymore.
What do you think about that, Jamal?
Well, I think everyone has his own opinion, and what I think about myself and about that night, I can tell you I was on a different level, because when I talk about Junior Tafa, with all due respect, but it's not on my level. And I fought Guto Innocent already in 2017. I fought I think 3 rounds with him. Yeah, 3 rounds with him. He's also a tough fighter, but also not on my level. And the first challenge was Mr. Benjamin in the finals. So, and for me it was everything or nothing, because I had a broken hand, and so I need to give everything. But like he said, you need to have that lucky thing in a tournament. And it was my night. But you can't compare a tournament with a fight. So that's why we are fighting again. So I'm happy he's here in a healthy thing, and we can have that revenge. That's why he asked it for, and I accept that. To get the professionals, and that's why we are fighting 20th August in Dusseldorf, this fight.
How did you prepare this time?
Well, I can't talk about the preparation, because I've been now already almost a year at my gym, and we train every day. We train every day, so it's not about I have 6 weeks of preparation. I'm already 1 year in preparation.
Plazibat is also training there. What do you think about that? Because you also train at Dennis.
You know, yeah. We train. He trains with Plazibat, I train with Rico, but that doesn't matter, because in the ring we're gonna step in. So it doesn't matter who we train with, and what people say, what Rico says, what Plazibat says about me or me about him. We're gonna have to fight. So 20 August.
But Rico Verhoeven, guys, you both lost from him 2 times.
Yeah, that's true. You know, he's a champion. He's a legit champion. I'm still looking forward to, you know, be in the position to fight again for the title. I think Jamal is the same, so yeah, but we are not talking about Rico now. We are talking about Benny versus Jamal, 20 August, Dusseldorf.
What do you think about that he's training with Rico?
No, listen, with all due respect for Rico, he's a champion, you know. He's a champion already, I think, more than 10 years. If you see my last fight with him, what I did to him in 6 weeks of preparation, you know, and I think to myself, what if I had a year of preparation like I had now? But again, it doesn't matter, because 20th of August, I need to fight Benny. And after that, we're going to see what happens.
How big of a fight is this for you?
Every fight is big, because if you don't win this fight, you can look forward, or you can't throw a shot to the belt, you know? A fighter like Benny is, I think, one of the dangerous fighters in the rankings, because he's always up there to fight for the belt. And I see many fighters who came up into the rankings and then they disappear. But he's there, I think, for 2014 now, 2013. I think we entered Glory at the same time, or me 1 year before him. And he's always upstairs throwing a shot for fighting for the belt. And that are the dangerous fighters. That's why I take this fight very seriously.
It's also revenge. He's also one of the toughest fighters in Glory. You know, you can saw his last fights and all his fights. You know, he's always like me. Even in the tournament, I was ranked #1. He was ranked #2. We are always in the top 5 of Glory for more than 5 years. So it's a fight that, you know, I wanted. He also wanted, because after the fights, you can claim, like he said, you can claim again the title. You can claim to be one of the best of the world. So it's a very important fight.
What are the predictions of this fight?
I hope to fight you 3 rounds to show the people what I'm capable of doing and what I learned the past year with Mike. And we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I hope it's going to be one of the best fights in 2022. So, yeah, the best man should win, you know, and I will give it 100% to the fight to win the fight. I know he's a strong opponent. It will be a hell of a fight.
Who are you going to compete next? Maybe there is a fighter you would love to fight?
Well, first of all, I need to fight him because he's a strong opponent. Again, one of the best opponents there in the rankings, and I got a lot of respect for him. It will be a heavy fight. I can't look after what happened and who I need to fight.
But you could have a, you know.
No way. I want I want that belt. In my head, I want that belt, but I need to fight first this guy. And he's also very dangerous.
Yeah, he is.
Again, one of the most dangerous there inside. And that's what I need to be first, what I need to do first.
What about you?
Man, you know, everybody's speaking a lot that who we gonna face after, if you face Boapeah, then if you face Rico.
But is there a favorite one you would love to
man.
smash?
Yeah, he's the first one, 20 August. That's the fight I'm looking forward to, you know? Because you never know what's happening after, you know? I just need to focus on him, win the fight, and then see what's happening. Yeah, sure, I want revenge of Boapeah. Yeah, I want the title because it's a long time I fought for the title with Rico. I want a lot of things. But nothing is achievable if I don't win the first fight with Jamal. So it's very simple.
After that, we're going to see.
That's clear, guys. Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
I wish you guys both the best and may the best win. But first, I would love to have a stare down. Please.
In front.
Yeah? Okay.
Jamal Ben Saddik versus Benjamin Adegbuyi for the tournament final. Here we go. He knocked him down. Jamal Ben Saddik.
In the tournament, you have the lucky factor. Jamal had an easy road.
I only made everything look very easy because I'm at a different level.
Our next preliminary bout of the evening is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in Glory's middleweight division. Again, please welcome to the ring, Florian Kröger.
Krueger, 19-8, 6 knockouts. A longtime member of the German Armed Forces. Now he and his brother have their own business, a spirit factory, which is basically a liquor store. He said they're doing really well, but he can't give up the passion he has for kickboxing. He says it is insatiable. He must fight and he must win.
And now, please welcome his opponent, Michael Boapeah.
We gaan in de aanval, hier zijn we niet op verdedigen. En mij moet je niet beledigen, want je krijgt klappen met de rechter, hele stevige. Hoofdring, wacht tot mijn nigger vrijkomt, mijn nigger binnen, maar dan wacht de bommen.
Fighting out of Ghana, he is nicknamed the Time Bomb, which is also Tiffany Van Soos' moniker, but I'm sure she won't mind. Michael Boapeah, who's 12-2-1.
Yeah, Boapeah is very fun to watch. And when coming in and talking to him, he's young, but it's all about the mindset. He feels that his mindset's one of the strongest in the division, but expect him to come forward, use his power. And at only 22 years old, he's got a ton of potential.
Says his dream is to become the first Ghanaian champion in Glory. Here's our tale of the tape, second fight of the night. Boapeah, 22 years old, 6 feet even with a reach of 73. That's the same as Krueger, who's from Hamburg, Germany. He's 5'11" and is 29 years old.
With professional experience, the edge going to Krueger. But the stat we all love most, and the edge goes to 50% to Michael Boapeah for knockout ratio. Both of these guys are looking. Boapeah probably better with his hands, Krueger with the kicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. Trained in Muay Thai and kickboxing, his talents have taken him as far away as South Africa. As a professional, 19 wins with 8 losses, 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. This will make his Glory debut. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.82 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 187 pounds, 84.8 kilograms. He fights tonight out of Hamburg, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Florian Kröger. His opponent standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner. A winner of 2 of his last 3 bouts. He too will make his Glory debut in Dusseldorf. His professional record, 12 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. At 6 feet even, 1.85 meters, he weighed in at 187.4 pounds and even 85 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Michael, the Time Bomb, Boapeah.
Fighters, fighters. Gentlemen, you know the rules, follow my command. Touch your head if you want, go back in the corner.
Florian Kröger, spelled the same way as Krueger, which is a grocery store chain in America, will try and bring the goods to this fight against Michael Boapeah, fighting out of Ghana, who has a very vocal fan support behind him here tonight.
First round. Fight!
Boapeah in the white gloves, Krueger in the black.
Ooh, you can already see Boapeah wants the big punches. Looking for that overhand.
Boapeah looks very big in there.
Yeah, he's tracking well, mixing punches with his kicks.
Oh, a little high kick from Boapeah. Let's see if Krueger lets him gas out a little bit.
Yeah. Krueger's main shots are his kicks. He loves varied style kicks, which means at kicks, back kicks. He mixes up those legs very well, but if Boapeah's pressuring him, it's going to be hard to get those kicks off.
Jab to the body from Boapeah.
Man, crowd of Boapeah is lighting this place up. They're excited.
Boapeah is a fighter, and he's also a musician, trying to work full time in these 2 departments. Fight during the day, rap at night.
I like the way Boapeah's pressuring too. He's cutting the ring off well. He's not chasing. He's using that high guard calculated pressure, but he knows how to cut the ring off. He's not chasing.
Ooh, nice straight right from Boapeah. The Ghanaian with a great round 1.
I just love how he keeps attacking the legs. Back leg, front leg, with that pressure style high guard. Oh, uppercut.
Nice uppercut, and a second one. The second one was worse than the first.
He's on a mission with this hunt style. Look at him. Just keeps coming forward, cutting that ring. Nice high guard defense. Beautiful kicks and stance switches.
Everything is working for the Ghanaian.
Really loving this pressure style encounters.
Overhand right from Boapeah. Boy, Krueger's got to get busy.
Yeah, Krueger needs to come back with a counter of some sort, but that Boapeah pressure, man, it's very well done.
Krueger told us to watch out for his axe kick. He loves throwing it.
Oh, man.
But right now, he can't throw anything.
Yeah, Boapeah's right hand counters, and watch the way he uses his low kick. As soon as Krueger steps out, bang, he smacks that low kick. So it's a well-timed low kick as well with his, what we call ring control.
Leg kicks, 21 thrown for Boapeah, just 1 for Krueger.
You got to think, as this fight goes on, that movement's going to be less and less, but that power right hand keeps landing for Boapeah.
Oh. It's been a nightmare round for Krueger, who's now got blood coming out of his nose. There's the axe kick.
Yep. I know everyone listening would love to hear the Andy Hoog shout out for the axe kicks.
Here are Glory fighter profiles. Michael Boapeah, that signature strike is the uppercut. We saw a couple of really good ones in that round.
Yeah, he's mixing things up well, which is impressive.
And he also builds coffins outside of the ring. Hopefully he doesn't have to build one for Krueger, but might if it continues this way.
Yeah, the way he's fighting, who knows? And we have Krueger from here in Germany. We saw that axe kick there at the end. And one of the main things about him is he fought a Chinese champion monk back in 2012, and it's got 5 million views. That's one of his highlights of his career.
Not many highlights tonight for Krueger so far. It was Boapeah and all Boapeah.
Yeah, that pressure, the uppercuts, the varied strikes, the low kicks, just mixing things up. But that overhand right's been probably his best punch so far.
Well, the one positive thing you can say about Krueger is he survived that round, and Boapeah expended a lot of energy.
Yeah, but he just looks so confident coming forward, like effortless. Oh.
And again, he's swarming Krueger, who's now just going to have to force to fight.
Oh. Now he's using the jab, pull countering. Really impressed so far with Boapeah.
Boapeah dominating. Landed 50 more strikes than Krueger in round one.
Yeah, he's a very complete kickboxer. I mean, the way he uses his hands and his kicks in combination as well, the way he pressure fights, defends and counters. He's got it all.
And Krueger's got blood all over his face now. Joe, what can he do here?
Well, at this point now, he's got to counter back. I think him constantly moving, you know, he needs those little breaks, but Krueger needs to come and counter, I would say, probably with a big overhand right, but he's going to have to defend and counter right back. That's his only chance.
He's got to hope that Boapeah just runs out of steam.
Yeah, but he's got to come back. Like, he's letting Boapeah be first, letting him pressure him.
Ooh, good right cross from Boapeah.
Oh, man. See, the movement's not there anymore. It adds up. Now Boapeah's got him in the corner where he wanted him, where he wants to keep him now.
And then right back in his face. Boy, everything has gone wrong for Krueger.
Yeah, and if you watch the way, I mean, this is a lot of subtle details, but the way Boapeah mixes his strikes well, he throws that big overhand right. Then he'll mix in low kicks, uppercuts from the same side, so Krueger has no idea what power shots come in, if it's an overhand or an uppercut.
Wow, how impressed are you by this Ghanaian, Joe?
Oh, man, 22 years old. We're forgetting his age as well a lot of times. Like, it's incredible.
One of the youngest fighters in all of Glory, and he's going to be around for a while if he keeps delivering like this.
I mean, we get a lot of fighters talk coming in with confidence and stuff, saying they're going to be the next big thing, and, man, he's showing. And now, you know, I'm always like, yeah, okay, let's see it, but he's proving it.
Yeah, Krueger had plenty of confidence too, don't get us wrong. He said, listen, this guy's gonna come right at me and it's gonna fall right into my hands. Well, half of that statement was true.
Oh, look at that power, man. Level changing, uppercut again. There's no idea.
Oh, big right hand, and now it's code red time for Krueger, who eats another uppercut. Boapeah is relentless.
And look at his face, stone cold killer while he's doing it.
Oh! And down goes Krueger with a high kick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What kind of closer is Boapeah? He won't get a chance. There's the bell, but electricity coming from Michael Boapeah.
Man, he just low kick, and then the surprise head kick off the exit. What a shot.
Hey, and if you want more of this, and why wouldn't you? The greatest kickboxers in the world are coming your way in about 10 minutes. It's Glory 81 live all around the world on different platforms. Find your country either right here on this graphic, or you can always go to gloryfights.com for more information.
man. The way Boapeah is pressuring, mixing his shots, just really incredible. He lands that overhand right all the time, set it, that uppercut up with body shots. He just does everything so well. The way he mixes his kicks, the uppercuts, slipping off the punch, countering well with both punches, back to that uppercut. Intelligent fighting for such a young man.
Well,
round number 3, fight.
What can Krueger do? Florian Kröger from Hamburg, Germany. He has a lot of fans here, but they haven't made any noise because he's been getting eaten alive.
Yeah, right away you see Boapeah is going back to that head kick. I'll tell you right now, there's no better feeling than knocking somebody out with a head kick. That's the ultimate shot.
Well, Krueger certainly needs a knockout, Joe. Do you see any openings?
Well, I think he's, with the punches, no. Maybe with the legs, but I'm telling you, Boapeah you can't really throw kicks well with Boapeah right in your face. Slamming right hands.
Great environment here in Dusseldorf. There's another axe kick, does not score. Eats an inside low kick. I mean, Boapeah is clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, I mean, just everything so well. Like even the way he moves his head, he slip counters. You know he's got good boxing. I mean, he does train with a Glory veteran in Ishmael Lant.
Another right hand. And Krueger is damaged goods right now, but he's still fighting out. Give him credit for that.
Yeah, he just threw a nice combination to circle off the ropes. But in every range, Boapeah is just better.
And how about the tank on him, Joe? He's still fighting like it's the first round.
Yeah, and his facial expression while doing it, he just, even the shots he eats, he just kind of keeps walking.
This is about as impressive a debut as you're going to see in any sport.
Yeah, I have to definitely say that's one of the best Glory debuts I've seen.
I mean, we've seen guys come in and get knockouts, highlight reel knockouts, but the patience, the aggression, the striking, it's all just flawless tonight.
And Todd, he's got like 14 professional fights.
Yeah.
Like he's got
22.
so much room to develop, and that's what's the craziest part of this whole thing. That he's just so talented with the amount of experience he has.
This is the middleweight division, Joe. There's plenty of room to move your way up the ladder in that division right now.
Oh, that right hand, something else.
Listen, Krueger has 27 pro fights. It's not like he's just walking out off the street.
Oh, that one.
Look at that one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 30 seconds to go. Big right hand from Boapeah.
Man, Krueger's tough.
Krueger had his ray of sunshine, but couldn't do anything with it. 15 seconds to go.
Still scrapping. I like Krueger.
Krueger's gonna fight back. Hey, he gave it all he had, but no one was beating Boapeah on this night.
No, too technical, too sharp. Incredible performance.
The crowd eating it up here in Germany as the time bomb was going off tonight. The official decision when we return.
Overeem is just an absolute monster.
No one doesn't like Badr Hari. Badr said, I promise you will not last 3 minutes with me. Palestine knocks out another opponent inside 1 round.
That was then. This is now.
Badr Hari sends Overeem to the canvas. The fight the world has been waiting for.
It's time for glory. Jamal Ben Saddik, Benjamin Adegbuyi. It's time for glory. Big time shots for Jamal. Big right hand. He knocked it down.
We are back in Dusseldorf as we jump into the highlights from our second fight of the night. And Joe, still, during the break, usually we don't talk to each other. We were talking about this debut.
Yeah, the time bomb, Michael Boapeah, man, the pressure he brought from early on, just kept walking forward. Good right hands, mixed in good uppercuts. Look at that counter right hand and the way he follows it up. But I mean, the way he changes angles, but it's the way he used his legs as well. Look, he found that exit high kick at the end of that second round, just put him down. Then he's got everything, and he does it really well. And he continued to do it with finding that overhand right, the uppercuts, just mixing up his strikes. So talented, powerful, got the IQ. Man, I'm really excited for the future for Michael Boapeah.
Yeah, you know, some of these guys who make their debut, you're thinking, hey, was he good enough to stay on the roster? I'm asking you, is he good enough to get a world title shot in the next 6-8 months?
Well, it's close. I mean, if he keeps performing like that, he needs one more for sure to determine that.
Well, maybe we're overhyping a little bit, but it sure is fun to have this kind of reaction out of Joseph Valtellini, the only Glory Hall of Famer. Look at these numbers. It was one-sided for sure, as the Ghanaian star, the time bomb, Michael Boapeah, was shining bright. Tim Hughes makes it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. All see the bout and score the bout the same, 30-26, a unanimous decision. All for your winner, Michael Boapeah!
Your winner here, Michael the Time Bomb Boapeah. Man, I've been calling fights for a long time. This was one of the best debuts I have ever seen. Give me your thoughts.
First of all, Dusseldorf, what's up? I want to dedicate this fight to a friend, my best friend, my brother, who I lost 3 weeks ago. This one was for you, Eddie Down, so I love you. But now let me talk my business. Listen, I'm a young boy. I'm just coming up. I'm 22 years old. Listen, I have no time to waste. I want #1 contender. Tell me, who's #1 contender in the middleweight division?
Well, right now we got Donovan Visa, Yuri D'Souza tonight.
But I want the #1 contender. Tell me, who's the #1 contender?
Well, that's what Todd Grisham was saying. You might potentially be. So, I mean, is that the fighter we see in the future?
Listen up. I want the #1 contender of the middleweight division. Give me him. We will see who's the best fighter in the NAC of the 85 weight. #1, tight boom, don't forget the name, whoosh.
All right, Dusseldorf, one more time for your winner, Michael Time Bomb Boapeah.
Over him is just an absolute monster.
No one does it like Monahari. But I promise you will not last 3 minutes with me. Ilias Darrazi knocks out another opponent inside of 1 round.
That was then. This is now.
Monahari sends Ubering to the canvas. The fight the world has been waiting for.
It's time for